Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Dragon's Dogma, Part 28. Last time, we continued our journey through the Bitterblack Isle and made it to, what's the place called? Fortress of Remembrance? Yeah, and then I got lost because I didn't know where to go because for some reason, I guess I just completely forgot there's actually a quest marker for this area and that it tells you to go through this door. Because I remember I came back and I was like, oh, that door, that's the way we came from. But, no, it is not. We came from over this way, so we're gonna go explore this area and get the key we need to progress further. Off screen, I have played the game quite a bit just because basically the only days I get to record are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but Monday and Wednesday were very heavy school days, so, like, I had to do a lot of stuff for school during that time, before class, so I didn't really get a chance to record, but I have been playing the game a decent bit off screen. We're pretty high level, like we're probably over leveled for where we are. Our equipment is basically the same. I think their chest piece is different. Mr. Big Arms, I think, has a different staff that we upgraded. We actually got a Dragon Forge. One of the things that's kind of annoying in this game is Pawn's equipment doesn't get Dragon Forged. Like, if you kill a dragon, it doesn't, like, you can only Dragon Forge your Pawn's equipment if you actually equip it yourself. So I had to, like, spec as a sorcerer and go kill a dragon with his equipment to Dragon Forge it. Which I think is kind of sucks is that our pawn has, like, a really good staff, and, like, we've been using the same bow for, like, 10 videos. Oh, hello. These are, big old fire sword. How many Saurians are there in this game? There's, like, the regular ones. There's the Sulfur Saurians. There's the Geosaurians, there's like the snow ones in the Everfall. Oh, we have ice enchantment, that's good. Ooh, so let's, so this area I haven't done. Basically, I did a lot of that arena area that I think we touched on in the last video. I did a lot of just kind of grinding there for stuff, just fighting the monsters, because they're kind of decently hard fights, especially there's something you get in your inventory. It's called this Fiend Luring Instance that actually brings out even stronger monsters. And some of the fights are like really difficult and tedious, but you do get a ton of experience if you complete them. And you can kind of like do them like continuously. This area looks the exact same as the first floor. It's literally the exact same, except it's just fiery. Also, we did definitively learn that the chick lady that brought us here is an Arisen, because, you know, we got that, like, thing of remembrance we activated, but then when you go back and talk to her, she basically says something about, like, how she was an Arisen, and that's about all I remember, in all honesty. Because apparently everyone in this game is a fucking Arisen. You know, you thought they were kind of like a special deal, but apparently not. Everyone and their mother is just a failed Arisen. Oh, so what are these, like, some like, what you call it? Brainwashed people. A sullied rift fragment. That is like a material, because that didn't actually give us any rift fragments. Dude, these guys are kind of strong. I mean, also, we don't really do very much. Our bow is actually just, like, it's not scaled very well, because I cannot get the better bow. Like, I keep getting the same exact weapons that are garbage for classes I don't use. I mean, I guess they're not garbage, they're good, they're not useful for me. And the problem is that, like, I did get the upgraded daggers, but they're spec'd for magic damage, and we have no, like, our magic stat is, like, super low, so I don't even think they're better. I didn't really play around with them that much, but always gotta be on the lookout for chests in this area, because all these areas have so many chests that, like, you don't even notice them half the time when you're going through. Another problem with our bow is that we can't upgrade it, like, via the rarefy stuff, because the materials we need are stuff that we don't have access to. Because, oh shit! I hate these things so much, because your pawns won't ever help you. Like, all they have to do is hit it once. I don't know why I keep switching to... Oh my god, this is so annoying. Oh fuck, I don't have any healing items. I forgot, I used like all of my healing items before I started recording. Okay, well we got one of these. Like, all they have to do is hit it, and it'll let go of you. Like, see? But the AI is so fucking stupid when it comes to these things. That they never do anything, they just stand there and like watch you get... I have pretty much definitively switched over to having a ranger pawn instead of a warrior, just because I feel like they're slightly more useful. They're still kind of dumb, but they occasionally will do stuff, like right there. They can do some decent damage with Deathly Arrow. But, and even sometimes they'll use Great Gamble, which is sometimes good. You know, usually they don't miss. Usually. Actually, it's probably about 50-50. They miss quite a lot, if I think about it. Where it's not even that they'll miss, like they hit, but they don't hit the beat points. Oh, there's our key. Oh shit! What the hell? Oh, it's a cursed dragon. We fought some of those in the arena off screen. They're not that strong in all honesty. Basically, okay, we want to use our big arrow, because multi-arrow doesn't really do very much damage. It's just you kind of like dodge around and try and get a charge shot off. And you do about 1 HP bar if you can actually hit him in the chest, so it's just kind of a lot of dodging. We can maybe try a Great Gamble. That'll usually do a couple HP bars if we can hit him in the chest. Which this should count. It did not. We missed. They're just kind of an annoying fight, especially when you fight them in the arena. You fight like 2 at once. Or like, I think it's called the Black Abbey or whatever. It's not actually called the arena, but it's best if he'll like fly up in the air, because then you get a really easy shot on his chest. But it's kind of he sometimes doesn't want to play ball. And we missed. He's like actually taking a lot less damage than they were previously when we were lower level for some reason. Because I remember even just like a non-hit to the chest would do about half an HP bar. I cannot hit his chest, man. It's the pressure, it's getting to me. How is that a miss? Okay. We're just gonna hit him in the chest with our daggers. That actually is a little bit more consistent, but the problem is the tracking on. It's kind of hard to explain, but the melee attacks in this game have like a degree of tracking, I guess you could call it. Seriously, these guys taking no damage. I don't get what is he like supposed to have like higher stats than when we fought, because they were taking a lot more damage than this. And he won't fly. Like, that's how you hit him, is he'll fly, and then... Alright, I'm not actually gonna fight this dude. This is taking way too long. I've already killed him off screen. You don't even really get anything for it. Like, you get some like minor XP. I think you get like 100,000, which really isn't that much considering how long it takes. And we already have the Void Key, so there's no point in wasting our time fighting this dude. Maybe if we fight another one, because the problem is he won't fly. And that's how you're supposed to do damage to them, is they fly up, their chest is exposed, you hit them for a easy charge shot, it does about 1 HP bar of damage, then you can wail on them when they fall down and they get staggered, so... And if he's not going to play ball, I'm just not going to sit there for 15 minutes and waste half the video fighting a fight that we don't have to do. Because when I do get to record this game, I do kind of want to make progress, because, you know, I'm enjoying playing it, but I also kind of want to be done with the game, you know, like, not in, I'm trying to think of how to explain this, like, wait, no, that's not the way we want to go. We want to go to the bottom level, because that's the way to the Abbey. Like, I'm enjoying playing the game a lot, like, it's basically been what I've been, like, all of my free time has been going into playing this game. But the problem is that, like, I just kind of keep playing the same thing over again, because there's not really anything else to do other than just kind of, like, passively grind. And I don't know. And it's like I don't really want to move on to another game in my free time because it's like I'm still kind of invested into this. Let's go ahead and open these chests just to, you know, see if we get anything good. A golden talisman. Yeah, oh, we got some armor. Could be useful. Really, I care more about weapons than armor. But the problem is that even the, because there's two, you know, I think I've mentioned there's 2 longbows in this DLC, or expansion, whatever you want to call it. But the one we can get at this point from the level 2 weapons is like, it's spec for magic, so it's not even that great. I mean, it might be better, I don't know. It's like, it's a bow that, it's not a magic archer bow, but it's like, it does primarily magic damage as opposed to, physical. What are you healing for? Like, all you need to do is just cast the level 1. That's the problem with these, I guess we could actually use our lantern. You know, I literally have never put oil into the lantern this entire game. And I've been on a lot of night traveling, and it never, like, it just won't run out. Like, actually, I used it once, because it's been half full for, like, the entire game. And then at one point, I was like, maybe it's just, it'll be brighter if it's full of oil, and no, there's no difference. So I don't really get the lantern. Oh, a gore cyclops. This is like the regular gore cyclops. It's not one of those big chained up ones. Another thing that kind of sucks is I can never get, so there's like these rings that kind of like, wow, we missed his eye. That can like do a lot more damage if you actually hit him in the eye, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh my, please die. I can't aim today. Oh my, I just keep missing the easiest shots. I mean, you know, it's also because I'm playing on a controller, and just aiming on a controller is inherently harder than aiming like with keyboard and mouse. Where's the gore cyclops at? See if I can hit him in that eye. Okay, that did not do very much damage. That usually does a lot. I don't know, I feel like I'm just doing so much less damage than I feel like I've been doing off screen. That's the one kind of problem with using the this arrow, is that if you charge it for too long and then it won't actually do damage. So you can't just like charge it up and wait for the actual time to. There we go. That did like almost 2 HP bars of damage. That didn't do as much, but okay, please, Mr. Big Arms, cast a spell. Just a spell, any spell. I did, you know, have to grind up the sorcerer thing when I was trying to Dragon Forge my pawn's equipment. And man, sorcerers are hot garbage. They are just not fun to play. Like, all you do is you just fucking stand there and you charge up stuff, and then you hope you don't get staggered, you know? I mean, it's a little bit better as a human just because you can kind of, you know, because one of the problems with the pawns is that, like, if any time an enemy gets near them, they'll, like, run away and stop charging, which is, like, I don't know. It's annoying. Is that all the chests? I don't see any more. I guess we can unequip our lantern. It was just really dark at the top there. How do I do that? Oh god, what the fuck is that?
I will protect you, Arisen. Any that would target the Arisen are mine.
He is not really taking damage. I mean, he's literally not taking damage. That's like the main problem with the Tenfold Flurry at this point, is that our bow is just so weak that it doesn't really, that it can't pierce their defenses. So the only thing that really does damage is like Deathly Arrow. Please, just die. Don't explode on me. Oh, I get 4,000 experience. Oh god, he's like He's like fucking Pudge. He's casting from rot. What the hell? That's all he dropped is a fucking coin pouch. Okay, a chunk. Please, just cast the spell.
Anytime.
Please. That's something I really dislike about healing at this point in the game, is that healing takes so long. Like, it's so takes forever. And there is like an augment that would speed up the healing process. It's like but it's like not that big of an increase. I think it's like 50% faster or something. It's like, I don't really know if that's worth it. Granted, what the fuck? How did that miss?
And their twists and turns confounding. Must be cautious.
You wreck, nerd. Where'd he go? Oh my god, please help me. Help. 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 Thank you. Why are they such assholes? My favorite was those one time where literally it was all three of them were right next to me. And I was just spamming like health and go. And they just didn't do anything. And I had to use like a ton of curatives because one thing I really dislike about the shaky the stick stuff in this game. I mean, I hate that mechanic in every video game. It's a stupid concept and it should go away. But especially in this game, it's like you have to shake it for so long and so fast. Okay, this dude is like ridiculous. Let's try a great gamble. Oh, that did 0 damage. It just keeps hitting the ceiling. Stupid meteor. I feel like they don't even like do anything. They just kind of stand there in your way. Oh, okay, never mind. I lied. I'm sorry. Please, start.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
No, they hold the advantage.
They hold the advantage. Is there a chest in here? Oh, I would have put a chest there.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
What's that noise? Ooh, what is that? It's a gold knight.
That skeleton's mail is rather garish.
Okay. Well, he's a big old pushover.
I will protect you, Arisen.
Wait, how does the silver one have 2 HP bars, but the gold doesn't? I think it'd be the opposite. Okay, he's not taking damage. Well, that was interesting, I suppose. Oh my god, he dropped so much stuff.
I'll take that.
I mean, considering how easy those guys are, I mean, I wasn't expecting them to drop like 4,000 rift crystals.
Sure, we carry an ample store of oil.
Dude, I literally was just talking about how you don't need oil in this game. I don't understand if it's like a bug or something, but like lanterns never run out. They stay at half full forever. Something strong can be sensed from the stone. Guess that's more of those memory things. What if you go back and talk to the lady and she'll have more to say? Dragon beards. It's probably, yeah, it's a heavy armor thing. They don't even seem that good. 66 defense for Greaves. I mean, these are 88. Granted, these are, it's actually equipment from the Bitterblack Isle. We got that from Purification. They're kind of good because they also give you like 30 strength, which really isn't that much at this point in the game, but you know, it's still,
Be mindful
you
of
know,
your horn.
I'd rather have
In combat,
stat boosts than
and
defense for the most part, because really, as long as you don't get one shot, and really HP doesn't matter in this game because wake stones at this point in the game are so
This looks
plentiful
interesting.
that, I mean, you can just go to the Everflaw and like grind for 30 minutes and get like 40 wake stones. You know, I think I've got like
Treasure,
60 in storage, and the only reason I'll have more is because they sell for a lot. They sell for like 30,000 each. Granted, I'm kind of at the point where I don't need money anymore, especially since enhancing equipment or rarefying it only costs rift crystals. Why the hell did you try and grab instead of shooting? It costs rift crystals, not money. But grinding up, if you get new equipment, you have to enhance it up to level 3. It can be kind of expensive. But I've got like just so much stuff in my inventory that just don't sell. Like, if I were to go through and sell all of the weapons and armor that I'm not using, I would probably have, like, several million more gold. Whoa. Okay. That was rude. A Banshee Larynx. Oh man, I just love taking undead chicks with Larynx. Ooh, it's another Rift Crystal that I just don't get why they're here and what the point of them is and why they're so expensive. This one's probably like 30,000. 15,000. I mean, they do kind of function as a heal because if you go in there, it'll heal your pawns, but it doesn't heal you. So, it's kind of, I don't know. For the most part, I don't care if my pawns die in one hit, you know? I mean, it's a little annoying to have to constantly resurrect them, but it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it's saving. Is that another, is that a cursed dragon? It looks like it's dead, though. It looks like the carcass of one. So, like, come back to life, I guess, maybe? Oh, it's a lich. So it's a lich and a dragon. Okay, so that's good that we skipped that last, oh, it's a dark bishop. Okay, so it's like a special enemy, maybe. Oh, wait, is that the dragon or is that the bishop? Oh, that's the bishop. He's got himself some HP, so he's like a real deal boss. Okay. Wow. Oh, we must have let go too early. Or too late. There we go. Okay, that's actually doing some damaggio. Oh wait, how's the dragon half HP? Oh, okay, it's not a real cursed dragon. It's just like an undead dragon. Because it doesn't have the thing in the chest and it's taking significantly more damage, but his moves are the same. Because that's like one of the moves the cursed dragon does. But is it dead? Oh yeah, it is. Can I grab you? No. Thought it was worth a shot. Actually, no. Do we have any mushrooms? I was gonna see if we could do like a fully charged Great Gamble, but that doesn't really seem to be possible. Yes. At least pretend you want to attack them. Dude, don't get so close to me. Oh man. One of the problems with longbows is that they actually don't do damage if people are close to you. What cursed dragon? The cursed dragon was a little bitch. Okay, let's Alright, I'm back. I got interrupted, so my mother came home because she had to go to something at 12, which is the time it is now. So she came home for like real quick to just get something. And it spooked me because I was not expecting anyone to be here. And when I hear voices, because I actually, for a second, I thought it was, you know, I live in an apartment, so occasionally maintenance will come by and, like, bother me about stuff. Alright, let's just wail on him. There we go. Hey, we got an achievement. Okay, so he is like a super, like a, not a super boss, but like a real boss. Kind of like what the Gazer was. Corrupt remains. Did the dragon drop anything? Oh yeah, he did. I've got like so much of the cursed dragon stuff though at this point that I don't really I mean, I guess I can sell it theoretically, but I'm already kind of at the point where it feels like money ain't a thing, you know? Any chests around here? Why am I so slow? Oh, we've got just so much garbage in our inventory. Do I have anything like in particular that's activate our Jewel of Health that takes 47 years to cast? Why do I have 2 skulls? Please, someone explain why I have this garbage. There, have some tomes. Okay, so now we're just average. Usually after you fight one of these boss guys, we should be able to talk to, the Baroche guy, maybe. Yeah, there he is.
This little island and what lies beneath it are a pretty mess, don't you think? I've done my share of exploring, and all over this place appears in no map text
Arver.
I've
Is
ever
that a
seen.
word? Never.
Even the halls that link one chamber to the next are mad. The work of some diabolic magic, like as not. A place so steeped in rancor just begs for conquest, doesn't it? Gets my juices flowing.
Don't tell me about that.
Will you have a look?
So what do you need for this? Okay, looks like you need something that we don't have access to yet. Is there anything else that got dragonfied that we could do? Okay, we don't have bone crests. And then we don't have, like, I wish it would at least show us what the material is, because sometimes it will show you what material you need, and then other times it doesn't. It's really weird. We need 5 moon shimmer pelts. I don't even know what you get that from. We need diamonds. We have several of those. A gargantuan skull. That's probably from fighting the gore cyclopses. But like this stuff, we need materials from. They're called like fire drakes and thunder wyverns, which are the upgraded versions of drakes and wyverns, but like we can't encounter them yet. It's kind of annoying that, you know. Let's go ahead and deposit all these materials. Dude, where's all this weight coming from? Oh yeah, we did pick up some weapons. Yeah, that's okay. That's 3 pounds. That's a pound. Are the shadow gauntlets or wait, shadow gauntlets? Those are actually something different. We don't have those. I was thinking those were the Twilight things. Are those any good? Or do we not have any of those? Oh, we can't even use them. Oh yeah, they're heavy armor. Okay.
What'll it be then?
Still, where's all this garbage in my inventory coming from? We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't really need that. Ah, here we go. All the Bitterblack stuff. And we don't actually need that. Why do I have a hoe? And then we don't need, we only need one of these. These, the tiers, if you have all 3 of them, apparently it'll increase the chances of enemies dropping, items, and they're just like a rare drop. Or, really they're a common drop. Because I think it says they're rare, but every time I kill a drake or a wyvern, they always drop a tier, it feels like. How much is this? Oh, that's only 10,000. That's not so bad. I guess we can, this should be like a shortcut back. Wait, what? Oh. Yes, this is like a shortcut back to the lady. To Miss Purify. We have some stuff too. Oh.
Memories are bubbling to the surface, though they show a past which is not my own.
I really do hate how the weapons clip through the cape. Because the
Fighting.
cape looks cool.
I was in the
But-
service of a great warrior, and together we overcame many trials.
Oh, so she's actually just a
Her
pawn,
ill-deserved
maybe.
end was a crushing
But she's like one of those
blow to me as
pawns that
well.
becomes an Arisen.
My
Kind of
soul
like, or
was
just becomes a
shattered.
normal person, maybe.
Much as I then came to shatter his
Because then she didn't technically say she was Arisen, she just
What
said something about like her fate was linked to the dragon.
And yet all else beyond them is a haze.
Yeah, it's cool and all. Is there a quest here? Nope.
She herself knows little of this place. I wager she's a
I guess
tale
something I
to
should
tell.
kind of
Some
mention
secrets
about how
waiting
purification
her.
works. It's not random, like say opening chests, because what you can do, like if you want to farm a chest for a particular item, is what you can do is you can open it and then kill yourself and then reload, and then the chest will have a different
Let us
drop.
rest while we
and you
can.
can basically do that infinitely. But purification
I fear
items doesn't quite work like that. Like the weapons you get or what they purify into are seeded basically from when you pick them up. But there is, you can kind of do a little bit of gimmicking, is because the way they purify, they'll either, each one has like 3 predetermined outcomes, and it depends on what type of job class you are. Like there's yellow, red, and blue. Blue is your magic jobs, red are your warrior jobs, and yellow are like your rogue, your strider, ranger stuff. And so like say if we purify, let me just, I'll show it off maybe. 1 second.
Only a
I think I saved already, but just because I figure I'll mention this since we're gonna purify real quick.
only a stronger.
Like we'll purify this armor and this weapon and this gear. So that's 17,000 rift crystals. The gear turned into some rings. I have so many magic archer rings, it's fucking ridiculous. Dragon's Risen, I think that's the staff that, is that a loincloth? A woman's loincloth. Okay, thanks, game. That's
Only a strong
okay. But like if we were to reload, there's two ways you can do it. If we didn't have wake stones in our inventory, it's faster to Godsbane kill yourself than quit out to menu, like to show it off. Because you die, but then it'll bring up this little menu, and then we don't want to use a wake stone. But normally, if you don't even have a wake stone in your inventory, it's a really fast way to reset without having to go through and save, quit without saving, return to the title screen. So what you want to do is that if we change our vocation, like say we turn into a sorcerer, no, we don't want to change our equipment. We're gonna purify the same thing. We're gonna purify the armor, the weapon. Wait, did we do the weapon? I don't remember. And the 2 gears. I think we're doing one more then. The rings will pretty much stay the same. But see, like the armor and okay, actually we got the same exact stuff. So I'm not really showing off my theory really well. We'll do it one more time. Because sometimes even if it'll seed into the same item multiple times. So a lot of times it was really confusing to me at first because I had read that like, oh, if you switch your vocations, it'll I was thinking it would re-roll the items entirely, but will just switch to like one of the different 3 predetermined
Only a stronger if there is aught I can.
like let's say if we switch to say a warrior.
If there is aught
And now let's request purification, and we'll do the same thing. The ring, okay, so we got an assassin's ring that time, which I have 40. I just want a ranger ring, please. Okay, everything else is basically the same, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of mention that.
only a strong prey.
There is some little gamification there. I'm probably just gonna reload back and use the default one because nothing we got there was any good. So, and I guess that's about it. Because I think I looked and before the video got cut off, we were like 24 minutes. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I'll probably purify every stuff, everything again. Probably just go ahead and keep moving on through the. Would you guys shut the fuck here? Okay, I'm Xtreme87. Stay tuned for the next part. Bye, guys.